Alright, I am ready to play new decks. Finally. We did the Brotherhood, we tried Valyrian Steel, and now we're back to a good old classic, in my opinion, something that I like playing usually, which is banner decks. I like to make banners, oh yes. So we have House Baratheon Banner of the Dragon to start with. So this used to be, if I was going to play this type of deck, it would be a more top-heavy deck. But because there's no more Great Halls, that makes it harder to have a lot of big characters. And I really wanted to use Flea Bottom because the combo of the Renly Baratheon with the Second Sons is like way too juicy to pass up. It was like, oh, I just have to do it. So I was like, alright, I'll play Flea Bottom. Can't use Great Halls, can't use Trade Routes. So the only big character in the deck is Renly, who is basically a +3 gold card once you play him like right away, so it's fine for him to cost 6. And the idea is to play him and then go to town. And everything else in the deck is mostly I tried to make it cheaper because of the lack of trade routes or other cards like that. I have one King's Road, which is supposed to be used to play Renly with At the Gates if you feel like doing it. Otherwise, it's like whatever. Then we got Rose Road, Stone Drum, King's Gate, Gate of the Moon. Maybe I'm still a little light on economy, but honestly, as long as you play Renly, it's whatever on economy. And again, most of the rest of the deck is fairly cheap. I don't know about the Stone Drum. Kingdom. I guess we still have 4 kingdoms. It's probably fine. But anyways, I also went for non-loyal cards because it's Baratheon and we're not using any big characters aside from Renly. So the only loyal cards that would be in the deck, like the Valyrian Steel deck, would be like Storm's Endmaester or Dale Seaworth, something like that. Which it's, in my opinion, totally fine to exclude those to put in Anguy, Lim. I've got 3 Ghosts of High Heart, because this is a super amazing card in the non-loyal decks where it always gives +1. And I have Close Call because I'm Flea Bottom, so if she dies, hopefully I can get her back. So I like playing 3 of her. I really wanted her to be on the field. And playing these neutrals also gives me more cards that can be put into play with Renly. And then, of course, all of these Targ characters, I think, except for Aegon, who also can get the Second Sons, obviously, they all cost 3 or less. So we've got some typical ones like Quaithe and Jorah, Missandei, Eerie, and we've got a couple Wise Masters, which you can use to bring back Queen's Guard or Gifts for the Widow. So this is a card that basically never gets played. It's one of my pet cards. I like trying to make it work. Even in decks where it's playable, it's not great. But especially since it's a 3 for 3 that works with Renly, I think it's totally fine to have a couple in this deck. And then we've got some Baratheon cards that you would expect, like Shireen, Imri, Courtney, Justin Massey. I'm missing Davos, but I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have Valar Morghulis. So Davos could be in here somewhere if you want. There's a bit of flexibility. Like, there's no Bastard of Night Song. Probably put 1 copy of him in here. Stuff like that. And of course the Begging Brothers. Then we've got our attachments. Bodyguard to put on Renly with Gift for the Widow. Brothers Robes. I'm praying at some point that I'm going to get this and put it onto a Begging Brother with the event, and it's going to be like a crazy play. Who knows? I haven't found Mercenary Contract to actually be very good, but it's in the deck, I guess. And then of course we can get King at the Wall or Queen's Guard. And we have our King plot because King at the Wall. The King at the Wall is not likely to actually draw a bunch of cards, just have 1 Plaza of Pride and 2 Karths as Targ locations, but just activating the King plot with a search event makes it worth playing. And hey, if you have 1 location, you can draw 1 card with it. That makes it, it replaces itself if nothing else. That's not bad. We've got our Hollow Hill, Red Keep, so yeah. It is a play Renly and do stuff deck. And if you don't get Renly, probably not going to be as good. Hopefully you can just figure something out. If you play Renly, though, put a Bodyguard on him, put a Queen's Guard on him, play Karth so they can't milk him, you're going to be in good shape. I have nothing burns like the cold. This is probably questionable, right? But I have an excess of attachments. If I wanted to be the best player of all time, I can, like, nothing burns like the cold my mercenary contract and get it back with Wise Master. It's not actually probably worth paying gold to get it back. It's just not that good of an attachment, but if nothing else, it can absorb the hit from that. You can like sack the King at the Wall if you don't need it, stuff like that to absorb the hit from nothing burns. And also you can discard like Stone Drum, Karth if you don't need it, Plaza of Pride is fine if it goes. Stuff like that, so hopefully not lose a location that's really important for this plot. That's the idea with it. This could definitely be something else, though. This is not a necessary plot. I'm just trying it, sort of. We've got our gates, close call, coppers. Peace and prosperity, I think, works. If you look at all the attachments and all the locations that cost, 1 or 2 or even 3 gold. And, yeah, and Doharis, because the only big character is Renly. And even if you Doharis with Renly on your board, because it's Renly who just keeps putting more characters into play, it's fine. Let's see what we can do here. Another version of this deck would be... Ooh, it's Targ. That's spooky. There's Mulligan, I guess. Damn, I don't want to set up Begging Brothers, but probably have to. No. They mainly matter for Drogon, but he's playing a Braided Warrior. Maybe it's a Dothraki deck. Don't play Naval. I bet he's going to play Naval. Oh, Heads on Spikes. This is going to get Renly. What did he get? No! No! Oh, it's unreal. At least we play Close Call. Come on, dude. Come on! Cut me a break. That's insane. At least I can use my brother's robes, darn it. Play Astapor. Just, I dare you to play it. Ooh, Littlefinger. That's random. It's playing some fairly random cards indeed. Sirio's training. Is he playing like a Voltron deck? What is going on over there? Alright, well, we gotta save 3 for this guy. Do I want to play Traitor to the Crown? Maybe. I think I want to play Hollow Hill and a Rose Road. How about that? Seems good. No political disaster, please. No event. No event. Ah, no Consuming Flames. Oh no, he put Second Sons on the bottom of my deck. That's rude. No Flea Bottom for me. I could do Nothing Burns and get rid of that. It's not worth it yet. No! That's just rude. Should I put in first? Sure. Why do people play Political Disaster, dude? This is just not a fun card. Don't play that. And come on. Come on, don't play that. Is he gonna play Drogon? Oh, it's Khal Drogo. Well, that's not good either. And Seal of the Hand. Okay. We're definitely playing this. Haha, I have Brother's Robes. I blanked that Seal of the Hand. Man, imagine how much different of a game this would be if the Heads on Spikes didn't discard Renly. That's just so sad. It definitely upsets me. Aha! Go away. So it definitely looks like an attachment Voltron deck. I did the ability instead of an intrigue because he's 1 over reserve. So he's going to have to discard a card anyways. Oh yeah. Now the question is, do I close call or play Valar Dohaeris? Dohaeris isn't that good. It just makes him lose 1 character. I mean, he has to choose between Littlefinger and Khal Drogo, but I definitely need to play this Renly Baratheon. Don't play Heads on Spikes. Oh, sure. Well, good thing I didn't Dohaeris then. He must have really thought I would Dohaeris to play that. Oh, yes, the milk. Get milked, son. Unfortunately, he might be going too fast for me to catch up, but we'll see what happens. Alright, if he does a power, this guy is 7. So I definitely need these to block that power challenge. Question is, do I defend the intrigue? I think I'll let him have it. I'm spooked about is how much power he's getting. I don't want him to get much more than he has. Slight misplay there. Because I think he could Seal of the Hand before I declare defenders, and then I can't blanket. Although yeah, it doesn't really matter, because Khal Drogo doesn't have Intrigue Icon. I wonder if he's going to play Valar Morghulis. Since I can't save my Renly, he might do it. Discard something. Yeah, that's right. Discard that hand's judgment. I should have taken Shireen there. Oh well. I want to put this Anguy into play, because if I do Dohaeris, then I'm probably keeping, like, these two. So putting Anguy into play doesn't accomplish anything. So if I Dohaeris, it's like, I don't know. I think it's fine to do it here, because if he does Morghulis, then I can save all my stuff. By which I mean put it on the bottom of the deck. That's sort of the big reason to do it. I would have put a bodyguard on Renly there with my event. But... oh, interesting. I think I saved these two, right? It's gotta be these two, yeah. That wasn't a great Dohaeris, but I was also worried about, what do you call it? Valar Morghulis. Dragon Skull. Or King and Beggar King? Let's play that. Superior Claim. Oh, that's a good draw. That thing's kneeling. Let's see. Definitely play this, and this, and this. Just do not have enough money over here. You can put the Begging Brother into play and put a Brother's Robe on it. I mean, that's decent. So I want to do that. Maybe. I think I'll save for a Flea Bottom trigger to absorb military, but I can still do that. I just need to save a gold. Alright, so I don't need to do anything else. Darn! That's pretty bad. It's not great. Oh, he kept the milk. Interesting. Well, if he's not going to use the Myronese market, then I'm going to do this. Then am I going to do challenges is the question. Probably not. Definitely doesn't seem like a great place to be doing a lot of challenges. Let's at least do this. No. So I remember I had this guy. Boop. Now that's more like it. Aw, Nasirio's training. That was a big loss for him. Oh, geez, I don't know. Red Priest, I guess? It's either Red Priest or Ghost. Let's get Red Priest. If he has Valar Morghulis, he's going to play it this turn. He has to. I mean, he doesn't have to, but surely he will if he has it. I don't want to discard that. I want to discard that. Let's discard these two, right? Oh, he killed Lemoncloak. Alright. He kneeled his Khal Drogo to kill him out of my discard pile. It's funny. So the question is, if I do King of the North and he has Valar Morghulis, what happens? I don't lose any econ. I can't use Flea Bottom. But these are going to block Flea Bottom anyways. So yeah, it's probably fine. Oh, that's good. So if I let him marshal, he'll be able to play the Daenerys. So we're going to keep these two. I don't want him to play Daenerys. This is really good because this blocks Karth. Nope, no king. Oh, of course he drew it. I mean, I had to try, even though it was fated not to work. He's not going to marshal it? What's going on here? You don't want to marshal your king? Oh, of course, he has to use fealty. Very important. Dragon Skull. So now he gets Intimidate on the Khal Drogo. That's wonderful. You got enough attachments over there? Goodness. Of course, we're going to troll him with Imri, obviously. The question is, what else to marshal? We'll play this guy. Eerie, maybe? What's my next plot? Damn, I should have held that flea bottom dupe. Well, I have to marshal Imri. I mean, I have to. So that's probably about it. The question is what locations to nuke for him. Yeah, I should have definitely held it. That was really stupid. Because I could have sacrificed Flea Bottom and played the other copy back. Yeah, we can't really use this. It's fine. And because he used his Seal of the Hand, he can't stand his Khal Drogo. Get out. That doesn't do anything. Come on, Miss Sandy. Come on. Nice. Breaking ties. Wow, that's really annoying. Got me on that one. Definitely might win the game with that. Good lord. He's using it in plot phase. It's funny. I guess he should do that before I can use the ability. Man, who plays Breaking Ties? I'll take a loss to that. That's basically playing a silver bullet card. And on the Counting Copper's turn. Brutal. Alright, let's put Trader on him. Let's do... Hold this, actually. I can't even really marshal anything, can I? It's quite bad. Just marshal Second Sons. Pretty bad. Then do that. Oh yeah, he has Intimidate. Man, that's trash. That should be it. If he's smart and he uses cards. There it is. So I don't think I can block 2 power challenges. Oh, he picked Milk of the Poppy. I mean, that works too. He'll also win on this military challenge. Well, like I said, we got hit with the silver bullet, dude. Can't do anything about that. It's like if you're playing a Shadows deck and you run up against a deck that does double barring and exposed duplicity. Although I will say that the attachment Voltron is quite difficult to deal with the deck that I have, because I'm Banner of the Dragon and I'm Baratheon main faction, so I don't have Shadow of the East. And it's like, what am I supposed to do about all of this if I can't get rid of this dude, which I can't. I can never remove him. I do have the Brothers Robe, which is better than nothing, but obviously that's insufficient. And there's just literally no cards that help you deal with something like this. So he got me. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, but there is a card coming out in the Targ box that can help deal with this that is quite spicy. I'll talk about that in my pack review. But maybe we will fare better the next time we try this deck. I am more confident in its ability to win in other matchups. We'll see.